Hey guys, so I'm looking in front of me right now, and let me just say, the other day I decided to clean out my makeup collection and get rid of stuff that I either am not going to use, or there's some instances where I have the same color somewhere else, so keep one and get rid of the other. Downsizing, making room for more stuff, stuff like that. And I'm looking at the stuff in front of me that I'm going to show you what I got rid of. And when I say I had an entire treasure chest full, I mean I have, it was heavy, an entire treasure chest full. But today I'm going to just focus on the palette-y stuff and not the individuals. And I will do another part with the individual stuff in another video. So go ahead right now and click the subscribe button down below so that you know when I film and upload the other video. But for now, we're just going to dive into the palettes in this bad boy. I'm actually going to start with the thing that made me kind of realize that I have duplicates and I need to get rid of some stuff. And that is this gorgeous Kat Von D Serpentina palette. I had never actually heard many YouTubers talking about this on at least none that I follow. But the inside is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at those colors. But I was looking at, actually I'm going to show you. I was looking at my Morphe 12Z and I can already hear one's broken inside, but look at this, and then look at this. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see right from the bat that they already have very similar tones, and I swatched and compared, and I actually have every color similar, very similar to every color except for this blood milk one, which honestly does not swatch that well or perform that well. It doesn't go on the eye as red as it looks here usually, unless you like work for it, and I'm a lazy makeup person, so I'm not gonna work for it, so I'm just going to let this one go. This is the Balm Nude palette. It's a nude palette. I mean, who doesn't already have colors like this? You can get these colors in just about any palette. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. They perform fairly well, but I have palettes that perform better, and just, I don't need this palette. So, let that one go. This palette I got in a BoxyCharm or whatever, so I mean, technically I paid for it, but you know what I mean. It is the Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky. Now, I kept two of the the Revealed palettes because I wanted them, but this one, I don't know, the color scheme just doesn't call out to me, which neither did the Urban Decay Smoky palette. The colors, they just, I don't know, I guess I don't really do smoky eyes like your typical smoky eyes, so these colors weren't doing it for me, so I had no problem whatsoever putting this in the pile. In fact, I put it in the pile really quickly. Another palette that I got in a box, and they're kind of basic shadows. They're nude, so they're basic. Let's put it that way. It's the Studio On The Go. What's the shade? I know it's got a weird shade. Warm Up. Okay, it's not weird. It's some warm nude palette. I mean, I have these in my Morphe palette, so not the one I showed you, but in like the 35O or the 35F. So space that I can get rid of. This palette is expensive AF. I actually got it in my beauty listing and I was so excited, and then I used it. And it's the Natasha Denona eyeshadow 5 palette, and it's the purples. And I used it, and These two, they just didn't do it for me. This one applied splotchy. The only shade that I really, really liked was this bright purple. I mean, even the gold, it was chunky. I apparently do not get the hype on the Natasha Denona powders, because if those expensive AF palettes that are like $200 perform anything like this, she can keep that money. Speaking of palettes that don't perform well, I wanted to like these so bad. It's the Maybelline Nudes palettes, and I have the Rock Nudes, which now that I'm thinking about it, it's very similar to that Smoky palette, which is one of the reasons why I actually no, I never even tried this one. So that one's gonna go, but this one, the Blush Nudes, I did try, and they just don't perform well to me. They take work, and like I said, I'm lazy, and I expect the pigment to be there like right off the bat, and those just weren't doing it, so that has to go as well. And since we're talking about palettes that did not perform well, I don't know what it is about the Too Faced palettes that come in cardboard packaging. Like the hard tin ones, like the chocolate bar and the chocolate bonbons, those are okay, but when they come in these cardboard ones, they don't work for me. And this was a Christmas edition, and the colors they're okay. I really like the blushes. I mean, the colors of these down here, and I was living for this glittery pink and stuff, but when I tried to put it on my eyes, I'm like, and it's almost all, yeah, it's like all shimmery glittery palettes and colors, and I just didn't like it. And I don't even know what this is called, but it was a Christmas edition, and I got it not last year but the year before that, and it's basically just sat there literally collecting dust because I tried it twice and couldn't get it to work. So I mean, it's gotta go. Another palette that I bought because I loved the way it looked, and I don't know. It's this Makeup Forever 15 Artist Shadow Palette. I mean, packaging is adorable, and the colors, oops, it's got a little bit of everything in it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I have these in my Jaclyn Hill palette. And you know, of course, I've got these in like a Morphe palette, and I don't know, it sat and collected dust. So again, a little repetitive, but it's time to let that one go too. I'm saving these two for last because these two break my heart. But this next one is the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette, and I have tried and tried and tried. You can see it's been used quite a bit to get this to work, and I don't know if I got are there two different shades, like a medium and a light? I don't know what is wrong with these, but it could be because, you know, I'm not good at contouring, but I cannot get these colors to work. It always ends up leaving a really dark, muddy looking blend on my in the contours of my face, and I can't get it to work. So I gotta let that one go too, because if I can't get it to work, what's the point of keeping it? You know what I mean? You try it so many times, and I'm sorry I keep looking in the viewfinder because my battery is dying, but you try so many times and it's time to go. You just gotta give up at one point. It's gonna be a palette today. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink. And I don't know why I thought this was like those gonna be like the, you know, they're good highlighters, but no. These come out really chalky, and I actually have an Ofra one with the same exact color scheme that looks gorgeous, so that's garbage. Sorry. The next two are what really breaks my heart because they're collaboration palettes, and I love the people that made them. Of course, I supported them and I bought the palettes, but there's just something that I have to let go because I don't use or I have similar shades. And the first one, I Love You Kathleen, is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The colors are gorgeous. I really, really love that green, but I also have another palette with a similar, not the exact same, I checked, but a similar green in different colors. I think it's an Urban Decay palette, which, you know, they have awesome, you know, palettes with random colors. So if I had to choose between different unique colors and then similar colors with that green, I'm gonna choose the different one, and that breaks my heart, but I know somebody else would love to have this, and I'm actually going to put this on my Poshmark. Most of these is going on my Poshmark account, which will be linked in the thing down there below. The next one, you guys are gonna kill me. I mean, I want to kill myself. I mean, I don't want to kill myself, but I would want to kill me too. Manny, I love you so much. This palette was beautiful. Did y'all see that? My camera even got mad at me, but it's the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette, and the colors are freaking gorgeous. I mean, this palette color scheme is beautiful. I am living for these two colors. Oh, this breaks my heart so bad. I mean, when the Modern Renaissance palette came out, I've got colors now that are close to this. I don't quite have any that are like this, but from what I remember, this is an actual pigment in Makeup Geek. So, I mean, if I really, really have to have it, I can get it. The other colors, honestly, I have similar ones. And like I said, keeping a palette just because I love the YouTuber and one color out of it, that takes up space way too. Now if it was like a color that I can't find anywhere or any even thing similar, oh, I would keep it in a heartbeat, but I don't know. This one really breaks my heart, but that one has got to go too because, like I said, I don't have to, but I've been kind of downsizing my collection and keeping one palette for two colors. This is a 9. That's 7 shadows that I won't use, or like with the Kathleen Lights, one color and there's 15 shadows that 14 I'm not going to use. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta declutter, even when you don't want to. I have a small room. As you can see, this is my room, so I don't really have a lot of space for a makeup collection. But if you want to see an updated makeup collection / storage video, let me know and I will let that happen. And that's going to be it for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and as always, have a good day.